Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Alan Wake 2. This will be a fun one. Probably a bit scary, who knows? Maybe a bit spooky. In the dark place.
Stepping to the murder site, I felt it hanging in the air. A meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath. The dead eyes of the victims constantly close, and yet making you aware of it. Something had soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence.
We've already seen that echo. We're going to continue on. I was just continuing there for continuity's sake. That's where we left off the last stream. No train stops here. Wait here to board. Alright, well, we're not going that way anymore. We can look at the map. No, not there. We can look at the map, but we're not going to the subway currently. We're heading back.
I was closer now.
Please carry a portable light with you in the subway. You may not be the only you out there. That's a bit scary. Oh. Very, very spooky indeed. What did that say? Nothing? Am I blind? It might be that I'm blind. I thought that was a sign. It's a grate from the entrance to the subway.
Our home in New York.
Maybe.
To our apartment. Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
I just want to sleep. Alan, sleep. Very cool.
The writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger. Was Alice here? In the story?
Was she? We'll never know. Well, we probably will know. Obviously, it's a linear path. Up we go, up the elevator. There's no elevator music. Dum da dum ba dum be dum be dum to be dum be dum dum ba ba da 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 ba da da do da da ba ba da da ba da ba da da ba. His teeth. Give me a bit of a spook there.
Set to go off when the door opens. Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Was he stalking her?
Maybe. We'll never know, Alan. Well, we probably will know. As I said, linear story. Well, bi-linear story, I guess, if we're following sagas as well. Where do we go?
This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
Interesting. It's all linked. Video art dark on screens, mult. Focal point of the dark place. Markers as well. Part 1.
Part 1. What was Alice working on?
I don't know. I really like the fact that Alan unconditionally appreciates Alice's art. It's not a case of like, oh yeah, I'm the artist and your art doesn't matter or anything. He does just respect her and he doesn't disregard. Art is precious, like a fragment of a person. If you disregard that, even in a fit of rage, it kind of destroys the person. Okay. Let's see what Alice was recording. What her project was.
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. Then I met him. He had a kid. We were both dedicated to our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could.
That's sweet.
I took his promo shots. Created covers for his books.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I'm sure he forced his publisher into it.
What a good husband would do.
I was taking photos, but not my photos. That gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. It brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. I lied to you, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent.
Oh.
It was Alan.
Oh my gosh.
It was a monster. He always did have hands on him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her. Why?
Mm.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place. To look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Look me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Oh. Oh. Return. Ooh. We'll listen to the opening bit of this song, but forever, the road that I lose you on every time. So play that it loops forever throughout the road. Very cool. Very cool. Very good singing. Oh, invigorating, isn't it? Invigorating how we've come back. This full causal loop. Sorry, I do have sound effects turned down, so switching over to Saga's kind of broken. Very nice. I know, it's very cool. We're back with Saga.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place. It's like New York, but it's not New York. It can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the
I
lake.
look like
And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger, Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got into the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding, but your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people, making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes. Fiction coming in contact with the dark place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything like darkness when night falls. But last time,
This will be back in 2010.
yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the dark place, make all this shit go away. I know it's magic crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a dream.
Ooh. Or even the lighting on the deer, that's quite clever. The dichotomy of Alan, of man, of darkness.
Mr. Wake, Alan, we've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. A vision of you in the dark
Hmm.
That in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
Well, here we are, back as Saga.
It's insane. And there's so much of it.
Okay, cases. The story. Alright.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult.
Good basis, good grounds for investigation. Where is the clicker? That's already a big... That's a big, hole that we'll need to fill. The story...
The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why can it have been a romance?
Oh, you are funny, Saga. Okay. Let's try and get some information down. How did she get these pictures? Wake was trapped in a dark place for 13 years. So probably that one for the dark place. The dark presence. I love the way she quotes him. Like, just literally directly. Scratch and the dark presence are interchangeable. That is true. He is a representation of the dark presence, like Barbara was in the first game. Cool. Yeah, that was the writing one addressing about Nightingale. Makes sense. Alright, I don't know. That's what I'm asking. It's like, she wasn't in the dark place. Alan doesn't have a camera. Like, Alice wouldn't have reality. It changes it bit by bit. How to stop the story. Get the clicker before Scratch, whether the story can be changed. Okay. If we don't stop, then yeah. Makes sense. Alright. Let's see what she says. Another world reached via Cauldron Lake, home to the dark presence, bleeding into our world through overlaps. Yeah, these, like, layers upon layers of things. Alright, the cult of the tree. Nightingale spoken excerpts. The other taken was speaking strangely too. Pages are clearly connected, but how? Alright.
Have you ever heard of the cult of the tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals,
Hmm.
victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness, possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
That's funny.
Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Al, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
He's trying his best.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something?
I don't think he's hiding something. Like, okay.
The cult
course he's hiding pages. He wants information so he can remember his patchy memory. Okay.
A cult of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place.
Hmm.
Throughout my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington.
Of course he is. Why do you think he's so panicked?
Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore. The water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa.
Okay, well, seems like we can press him only for that currently. What about the caseboard? What is the cult goal? Phew.
Okay. Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
Exactly, like,
I'm the one trying to solve this.
of course.
This is our job.
Okay. Here. This is all I have. Be careful with them.
Imagine she just like drops them in the bin.
The outskirts of Watery. Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the cult of the tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew her weapon.
Okay. Luckily, I do have things on just to make the story more digestible, unless, you know, like, less scary, I guess, because I'm a bit of a coward. I know that probably affects gameplay and whatnot, but I apologize for that. The trail of the cult, okay. Where we going? The clicker.
The tree has the clicker Wake told me about. They're part of all this.
Trailer, alright.
Page. The clicker. The cult. Okay. I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
Why did he say that so mean? Okay, we'll try and get Saga's stuff done as soon as possible. Just because hers is more personally scary. Because of the psychological nature of it. How do I get out of here? I'm stuck. I'm trapped. Yeah, that's fair. Hello.
So, take a sip of her Oh Dear Diner and the adventure begins.
Okay, it's a bit hectic in there, but I love the energy. The very small town energy. It's fun. Where am I going? The car, right? Where's the car? Behind me? My bad. We're not going to Cauldron Lake currently, we're going to Watery, so that we can progress the story. Oof. Okay, we're in the car. Look how morose it is. Look how bleak and grey it is.
Dave is writing aside. If this page turns out to be true like the rest have, this could be a breakthrough. We might solve this thing before backup even arrives.
Taking their time, so just be careful out there. Meanwhile, I think me and Wake will have a chat. Maybe I can shake something loose.
Okay. But remember what happened with the salt shaker.
Yeah, real funny.
I like the humor of it all. It's needed, yeah, based on the fact this
Really?
a horror story still.
I should ask around.
Local Girl, Return 3. I believe there's 6 chapters to return, if I recall correctly. I'll go visit,
Worse yet,
Artie in a second. Sorry, Artie.
I'll have to tell Casey that one later.
He won't like it, but I appreciate.
What did you used to say Judy's opera was? I bet it was a doctor. I don't know about
I
art.
want to be an art therapist.
Idle hands are the devil's playground.
Oh, that's clever. That's actually very clever. Yeah. Idle hands are the devil's playground. That's exactly what Wake's whole thing.
Vote for
Mayor Seta will stand up for justice.
I have one of those on my wall, one of those posters, campaign posters. Not that one. It's Mayor Seta won't roll over on the issues. Obviously, it's quite clear what, well, it's a joke based on the fact that Mayor Seta is a dog. Hello, Artie.
Excuse me. Do you know Artie's in the middle of the show. I wonder if I'm the first FBI agent to ever get shushed. Okay then. Catchy tune.
Hold on, can I turn it up? Yeah, very cool. Very cool. Sorry, very catchy. Thomas Zane. Thomasine and Tom Zane. I have many theories on this game, but that's one thing I can't crack at all. We love Mayor Seta, you're right. Let's quick save. Let's actually manual save as well. We will overwrite the initiation to save file. Nothing in the shoebox. I'm not putting the pistol in the shoebox. That seems a bit silly. Let me get this deer head while I'm here. Accidentally did a quick turn. Hello, Rose. I don't know how long they'll be doing that. Watery map, very helpful actually. I get a bit lost and jumbled sometimes. Should I take a photo? Should I do it? Should I? Alright, hold on, I'm just doing something, so. She doesn't look very happy, does she? It's fun. Anyway, I love it when these rhyme too. I love campaign slogans and mottos. They're like quality. I don't know. Okay, that's a bit sad, but okay.
Water is definitely quaint.
Just bikers. Hello, aren't you the same guy from before that was selling someone? No, I think he just has a similar beard. Sushi.
I need a tool to get this open.
Well, I can't do that. What's in here? Nothing. It was a dud. Well, that's a shame, isn't it? It's a bit of a shame. Maybe the light will help me. I don't know. I'm walking in circles. I don't know where I'm going. Maybe it'll tell me. Trailer park, right? Alright, we're gonna go in Swami Hall. Swami, I don't know how to pronounce it, I apologise. I don't mean to butcher the pronunciation. Should probably turn the lights off. What's this stuff? Welcome to Coffee World. One of a kind amusement park opens in Watery. I'm sure all of our readers know Ilmo Koskela, with the help of his brother Yako, has been making our small town of Watery a bustling hub with his various business ventures. The latest of these, Coffee World, has its grand opening just around the corner. I had the chance to ask Ilmo a few questions about Coffee World. Ilmo, what is Coffee World about? I'm glad you asked. Coffee World is the world's greatest coffee-themed amusement park for all ages, and right here on our hometown of Waterloo, it's got all the rides, thrills, and excitement you could ask for. And of course, lots of delicious food. I'm all about ideas. An idealist, you could say. But what's even more important to me than my many successful businesses is our hometown. With my help, we can revitalise Waterloo, build its economy back up, bring the tourists back in, and enjoy ourselves in the process too. Coffee World is just as much for the townspeople as it is for the out-of-towners. Which attraction should the visitors be sure not to miss? Oh, that's like having... Hold on, I just... accident. Oh, that's like having to choose a favourite child. It's impossible. But the Slow Roaster is, of course, a wonderful ride full of mystery and magic. And the Espresso Express is sure to give you a thrill. Also, don't forget to drop by the Fresh Pot gift shop on your way out. You never know what treasures you might find. Coffee at least, I bet. Yes. Love it. I'm trying to see. Nicholas. Is this like credits? Or what is this? I'm sorry. I'm trying my hardest to understand. Like, either way, it's very interesting. I think that was everything I was needing to check out. There's conversation out there. Hello? Are you the person I'm talking to, or is it someone else? Oh, they were just like next to Xiaomi Hall. My bad.
Hello. Do you have a second?
Ah, long time and no see, Miss Anderson.
Ooh.
When Odin are not here, there are old tricksters always sneaking off.
Sorry. No, I wanted to ask you about something else. Can you point me to any trailers around here?
I feel like it'd be weird to ask about the other one if he seems to know her.
Costello visit. Always nice visit town.
Fair enough.
I saw Ilmo and his brother at the bridge. Well, what used to be the bridge.
Okay.
Do you live around here?
Highway, Bright Falls. You seen me around? I am Mr. Blum. You call me Vladimir. I work at the nursing home. I take care of your old people. We are on day trip, music, sauna, the good times. I meet them here in the bus.
He seems very passionate about his job.
And it's a very nice bus. Thanks.
Oh, that must be weird. To think that everyone seems to know you, but you do. You don't know them. I mean, no, a case board. I don't want to look at the map. Cases. The story. Can't update that one. Is it the Trail of the Cult? Yeah, it's the Trail of the Cult one. There's a trailer park.
Is a good place to look for a trailer. I need to find Ilmo Costello.
Okay. Let's try and do that. Is this the right way? Like, where am I going? Do I have to go through Coffee World? Can I go, like, straight ahead, or is it, like, completely, like, a no-go? Hello? Can I go?
Hey, Saga! Over here!
Hey,
Hello, Ilma.
how did your walk in the woods with Steven go?
Another satisfied customer. I just hope he remembers to write a good review on the webpage. Great to see you back in Watery, Saga. Everyone in town missed you. Super nice to see you again, Saga.
They act like they've known me for years. This keeps happening.
I don't want to ask them about the cult.
Mind if
Just
I take a look inside?
seems a point of contention.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the owner of the Watery Lighthouse Trailer Park, me, can help you with that. It's good to have our funniest resident back.
Resident. I don't understand what you mean.
If this is your way of getting out of any outstanding bills, don't worry. They've been handled. Must be hard coming back to where you and your little girl live.
It's like they remember a different reality. Is the horror story messing with their memories?
Maybe.
Are you familiar with the cult of the tree?
Well, we always thought it was an urban legend. Drawing creepy symbols to scare each other, but, well, it's gotten pretty damn real. It's terrible what happened. We're all in shock.
Well, we're looking into it. Hoping to get things back to normal soon.
We're all for that. As normal as it ever gets around here.
So what is Coffee World?
Coffee World.
You mean you haven't seen our commercial for it?
Now we did
Coffee World is a smooth blend of rides,
food and fun.
You
Oh,
get
okay.
to lose. Basically.
Yikes.
Plus, right next to Coffee World is the workshop of our own Kalevala Knights Motorcycle Club. We're busy building the floats for Deer Fest, and we're picking them. You know, we're setting a big reveal for Deer Fest.
Ah, okay.
So, your commercials.
They're more than commercial, Saga. Our goal is to both entertain and educate local viewers about the fine products and
I mean,
services
it
we
worked
offer.
very well. I think the
And,
commercials are like one of the best parts of this game.
behind the camera. Just there for the free beer. Not sure what Ilmo's excuse is.
Will do.
Is the key.
No, I had a feeling about that. I just wanted to see if they had anything to say, sorry. She seems a bit adamant to just continue the whole thing. Oh, wrong thing.
Wake says the storm will change reality around us. If that's true, then I need to know what's real and what's fiction.
What's real? Fact and fiction. I mean, yeah, it's a common thing. I get mixed up with fact and fiction all the time, and I don't have someone altering my reality around me. Nope. Okay. Logan. Logan is not dead. But what else did the story change about her life? Knowing might help me fight this thing. Finally, someone appreciates my jokes. But seriously, what kind of life did I live here? Well, you didn't live any kind of life. According to Wake, but I'm not a character, I'm real. Need to track what's part of the story and what isn't. Fair enough. Okay. Well, where am I going? Oh, yeah, profiling, sorry. She did mention that, then I was like, stop talking about profiling. It's kind of my fault. Alright, let's talk about the urban legend.
It's just an urban legend. Or does he?
There are things that go bump in the night. It's all true. It's all true. Someday I'll learn, brother. Gather in a truce, brother. Yakun, the shadow of the forest is creeping closer.
They don't think it's an urban legend at all. They understand it's dangerous.
Interesting.
You made it sound like I lived here. Does he really believe that?
Life, laughter, and love will guide you home. Saga and her daughter. Oh boy. Happy faces raise property value. Family comes first, Yoma. We take care of her trailer while she's gone. She's one of us, Yakko. Her spare key is safe and sound.
The Koskela brothers have happy memories of me living here. This must be the story affecting them. I'll play along for now.
Well, what choice do you have? Okay. Let's go get that key off them.
Joking aside, yes, I would like to see my trailer. Do you have a spare set of keys?
Good for you. Yeah, I have a spare set. They're just over at Coffee World. I'd get them for you, but Yakko and I have to head to Black Falls. Spare keys are in the gift shop safe. I'll call ahead and have someone get them out for you. Oh, the road's flooded, but if you just follow this trail behind me, it'll lead you there. Call the gift
No.
shop so they can get Saga a hand. Yep.
Okay.
Here's Coffee World. Need to get across the bridge.
I am going to turn down the volume for this bit, not out of disrespect to anyone that's watching or being like, I want to hear something. I appreciate that people in the chat might want to hear it. I am easily scared, so I would not like it very loud, just for the sake of my own well-being and enjoyment. I don't know. Well, the guy's up there, but I can't fight him down here. Probably both. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You'll never know. Well, we'll know. We'll know. We'll figure it out. Intuition. But yeah, I have the volume down. I have the music up. I do need to turn that down at some point. But, like, problem is, the volume being up makes the scares more intense. And of course, if the volume's down, then the scare's less than intense. I have just walked off the path. Last stream, I literally, like, broke one of the escape sequences by accident. I was supposed to be running away from the dark presence, so I just messed it up. I need to have that on me. Alright, we're gonna quick save. What's this? Another page? Saga in the Watery Woods. Where is that person? Coffee World is like, when I've watched gameplay of this game, Coffee World is like the scariest part for me because it's like very dark because of the in-game lighting. Like if I enter photo mode, if you go into effects, all of these are pretty dark, but Watery is like one of the darkest because it's got the most intense difference between shades and hues. It's very prominently dark. I have no words. Hey, cool. Hi, hero. I think a few pieces of paper for my private fanfiction project got mixed into some of these stashes, but I don't know which ones. I posted some online, they're getting pretty good reviews, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't read them. It's a privacy thing. Of course, Rose, of course. It's pretty obvious that it's Rose, given the obsession with a writer. The wonderful writer. Where am I? Alright, we have to go towards Coffee World. I'm heading backwards. I'm walking the wrong way. My fault. Don't want to stay in the dark water for long. That's not a great idea. That way heads up to where Rose's writing is, so I guess this way is the way to Coffee World. I actually should have just paid attention to the Ferris wheel, actually. But, you know me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Yeah, like, I'm... My humor vastly relies on, like, music, but not everyone knows music. I'll quick save there too, because, like, why not? I am going to be turning down the volume a bit here. Very low. I'll turn down the dialogue. I'm not going to turn down the volume fully off, but, like, turn down the music. I also don't love this music. What? Like, if you know, like, if you're like Elmo and you know of the Shadow and the Taken, then why would you not have the whole place lit up? Like, fully lit up. I wonder if having audio down is better or worse. Oh, sorry, sir. Electricity's expensive. I mean, that's true. But they are running every business. And, like, that would be expensive, but also, like... Come here. Come here. Like, that would be expensive, but also it's like... But, like, you know, wouldn't the protection of bright falls and watery and surrounding area be good? Is he dead? Huh. Look, the scariest part of this game isn't the game, it's the PlayStation achievement messages. Because the volume for them are so loud. I'll turn down my headphone volume. Where am I going? Maybe the pages will tell me. Saga in the woods. Haha, that's ironic. The horror story involving her daughter, something darted, a noise. Oh, the hatchet guy. Okay, we've already seen him. It's not helpful. I love the haptics in this controller when I play this game. Okay. Don't know where I'm going. Okay, where am I going? Where is it? What am I doing? Like, I've left Coffee World. But Saga's gift shop. Alright. The gift shop is this way, I think. Yeah, and this is the actual entrance to the Coffee World. Oh, he's dead. Lol. There's the crossbow as well, but crossbow's just kind of annoying. That is... the well. I think I have to do something around here, but I just don't know what. I'm not sure. But there's stuff. The well, alright. Where is that well? Oh. Well, that's stupid. I should be able to just blast it open. That's locked. Oh, there's the well. What does that say? The Huatari Well. From 1913, legends say that this dwelling place of the evil water spirit, the Naki? I don't know. Who lures people to their watery graves. In the early days of Watery's history, this very well was where Ilmari Huatari hid the bodies of his victims, with the help of his brother Jacopi Huatari. It was only after Ilmari murdered his own brother that their gruesome acts came to light. But was it madness or the spirit of Naki possessing Ilmari that drove him to murder, like he himself believed? Is there more to this well than meets the eye? I wonder if that's the first ever instance of the dark presence. Hey VOD heads, at this point we had some technical difficulties, so the VOD is cut short. It continues on not too long after in part 3. Sorry about that. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.